Crispin,
Yes.
who is one of the owners, he presented himself as the owner. He called the police on us on August 24th.
The employees came to us and were complaining that you were harassing them.
Who was complaining that who
Why
was
would I
harassing
say that to you? Obviously, they're scared by you because when we went to see what the problem was, they wouldn't say anything in front of you. How do you think we knew you were there? They came to us because you were harassing them.
I'm harassing the workers? Is that
That's what
what
they
saying?
told us. How do you think we
Okay.
knew?
Sure.
How do you think we knew?
How do you think that we knew? People see here and people talk. We know those workers. We know a lot of workers here.
I'm saying, how do you think
know,
that we knew that you were here?
Because you people are looking for us. You people are
There's-
looking for us. Yes, you
looking for
are.
you for what? We
Yes,
want
you are.
people to.
Of
We want
course.
the people that work here to be happy.
Sure.
I'm sorry,
Why
but
did
I don't
you fire
understand
them?
what's happening.
Can you explain, ma'am, how Rebecca here, who represents these workers, could have been harassing them when her job is to look out for their best interest?
They called us and they said this woman's coming into our houses. We don't want her here. We don't understand why she's here. So we came over to say, hey, what's going on? The guys called and said you're harassing us.
We have the two workers and they can say that that's not true.
Well, I know.
Workers
Well,
were there.
so we called the police because they said they were harassing them, and then they wouldn't say anything in front of her. So I don't know what she's telling them.
Wait a minute, they took me out of the room
Well,
and they
obviously I
all
wasn't
said,
there,
they
ma'am.
all said, look, I have it recorded. I know what the police said, I know what Isaiah said, and I know what Crispin said. We have it all recorded. So you can say all you like you want. You were intimidating us.
So are you telling
I'm
us
not
that
going to speak to you anymore because I don't have any business speaking to you. Really?
But can you answer? I understand that 2 workers were laid off.
Yes.
Why were they laid off?
Because we don't have work for them. Do you understand what the milk price is right now? Do you even know what the industry is?
So you're denying that you're laying them off as a result of this prior
Why
situation?
would we? I mean, that makes no sense whatsoever.
It makes a lot of sense that the day before, they were out there, we were with them, and we were going.
You guys are here all the time. What? So we're supposed to lay everybody off because they talk to you? That's ridiculous.
You laid off specifically these 2 workers.
We don't have
and they
work
were with
for
us.
them.
And Chris
How can you tell us
them.
that we're supposed to employ people when we don't have work
Well,
for
just
them?
keep going with your story. Yeah.
I think we know who's lying.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Good. Good. You're so good. But
So
if you
I don't
say that they
understand.
said
I don't understand
they
if
were
you're
scared,
supposed to be
where
with these
those
employees.
5 workers,
Why are
you're
you
saying
here?
they were scared.
You know that.
You know why I'm here?
No, I do not.
Yeah, because I have the right to
So
be
you're
here
telling
and
me
speak
that
to
this
people.
place is not a good place to work.
Yes, it's not a good place to work.
So then why are they here?
Why? Come on.
I don't know. I don't understand. I don't understand your reasoning in this.
People are fired from here all the time.
No,
people
they are
fire
not.
them. Yes.
Well, first of
Mistreat
all, if
them.
people don't
we
do
have
their
a lot
job,
of
they're
stories.
fired.
Yeah, we know. I'm not going to. Go into it.
Can we just kind of sort this out? So you believe they were fired? Why? And let's just have an intelligent conversation here. So you believe they were laid off? Why?
They were laid off because they were associated with the Workers' Center of Central New York, and they assert their right to have visits in their house. And I have she says that they all said that they were scared, but when I took my phone was recording when the police was inside interrogating those workers, and I have proof that they did not say they were scared about us.
They didn't in front of you. That's my point. How do you think they knew? They called us. They called my home at night while I was sleeping and said this woman is harassing us.
We were meeting with 5 workers, willingly meeting with them.
I'm just saying, I can tell you what happened. I don't know what to tell you why they didn't say it in front of you. I can say what they told me.
Yeah.
Okay,
sure.
so this happened on August 24, and you were called. You received a call from one of your workers saying that she was not welcome, or she was.
Why would we care? I mean,
When was this? Was this?
People have friends over all the time. I mean,
Yes,
it's their
of course.
house.
Yeah, you're fine.
I mean, why would we go into anyone's house?
You're the employee, right?
I'm
and
not
they
the
live
employee.
there. And if somebody's gonna tell the police, maybe they never said anything about it. That's why there was no arrest or anything because they said we were there with their permission.
Being unreasonable.
Yes, no.
You are targeting us. Why? I have no idea.
Well, maybe because in this farm, Francisco was violently fired And maybe because
And we know
there's
that's a
so
lie
many
also.
injuries-
Did you happen to
Yes,
call the
yes,
state police?
yes,
No,
yes.
you didn't, did you?
There you are. That's what bothers you.
Why?
That somebody took action. The
But they
people
didn't.
took
You
action.
know it was a lie. They
Yes, no,
investigated
because
and
I
found that
talked
it
to
was a
that
lie.
worker. He told us. This was a person who was screaming in pain.
You're
And
lying.
yeah, of course we are. You know,
Call
we're
the
not
state
gonna
police.
reason with us.
Call the
you
state
know.
police.
We
You know
did.
that they
We did.
investigated. They know they found that wasn't true.
Yeah, because maybe he wasn't, no rib was broken or stuff. They wanted almost dead.
Oh,
That's what
I
they
don't.
would do.
That,
Yes.
you know that's not how it works in the
Yes,
United States.
that's how it works. But that didn't bring the police. But these workers asserting the right to have visitors brought the police.
What are you
know,
talking
the
about?
police was brought on August 24th because they had asked. You call the police. Yeah, you call the police. As
They
if they are
asked
children.
us to.
That's their house. And they
asked
pay
us
rent.
to. We have
They
people
pay
all the time.
rent.
They have visitors here
Sure.
every day. I'm sure if you go over there now,
Because
there's
it's
friends over
us.
there.
Because it's us and you're threatening by us. That's why.
Nah,
Yes,
no.
that's what you call it.
Call
Yeah.
what?
That's what you call the police.
Because
You
they
yourself.
asked us to?
Yeah, no, they didn't ask you. They didn't ask
Why
you.
would we do that if
They
they
didn't
didn't
ask
ask
you.
us to?
No.
Your reasoning is completely
She said,
irrational.
"Well, you told me that Chris.
Because-
You told me that Chris showed up, right?
Yeah.
So Chris Peck showed up after she arrived, and
And
she.
I have a recorder
Because they
too.
called us.
No, he never said that. He said, I'm the owner.
How do you
This
think
is
he
my
knew you were
property,
there?
and I want
Did you
you
tell them
out.
what time this all
And I
happened?
want
At 10
you
o'clock at
out.
night. We get up at 2
At what
o'clock in
time?
the morning. Why would we just stop by at 10 o'clock at night? That
It
doesn't
wasn't
even
10
make any
o'clock. It
sense.
was at 17
No,
p.m.
it was not.
Yes,
No,
yes.
actually, I could probably look on my phone because the police called me.
Maybe who closed you is one of your supervisors, the soplones, the people who are looking, the people that you pay them more, and of course, there's lots of people close. But these
So wait,
workers,
so you're telling me
these
that my
5
part of the
workers,
story is true?
these 5 workers did not call, and the people who live in that house, I'm sure they didn't call.
How do you think that? How do you think that we're just making
Because,
this up?
you're making it up. Yeah.
I don't
You are making
understand
it
how
up.
you
You're
can
lying.
argue, make
You're
these
lying.
arguments against lies. I just don't
You're
understand.
lying.
I don't understand why you're targeting us. You know that we
Okay, let's keep on
treat our
target.
employees
Let's keep on
exceptionally
target.
well. You know that they have good homes to live in.
So then
you know
why
that
are
most
you
of them are our
threatening us for us
friends.
coming? You know what they were talking about? Having English classes. That's what they were talking about. Doing
That's
something
fine,
better.
but
So then why are you're threatened by that?
No, we are
Yes,
not.
yes.
We try
So
to
why you
protect
keep
our
saying we're not
employees.
targeting you?
What?
We're coming here because we can, and
Ma'am,
this is
I
our
don't
job.
care if you're
This
here.
is our job.
What I care
Well,
about
I
is
don't
if
think
you're
you hear
threatening
me
the
either.
employees that work here.
Well, good for you, but that's not what we hear from them.
Well, then
You know,
explain
and not
that
all-
to them. I kind of think that you're lying to them. Because why would they come to me feeling threatened?
I don't think those 5 workers, we were there with their permission. And even if one worker who lives there gives me the permission to go there, there's no problem. I can be there.
So you can
Okay.
threaten the other employees there as long as you're
How did
friends.
I threaten them?
I don't know, man.
No, well then you're lying because you
How
don't
am I
know.
lying?
You don't know. How did I threaten them?
They called us.
Oh, eso sí contó mi lawyer. Liar. Okay, Michael. Yes, of course.
Just go, Mike.
Yeah,
She's
go.
being ridiculous.
You too. Okay. So we're gonna help Crispin, who is homeless now. We're gonna help him to get out.
Ma'am, you do
Get out of the
realize
house.
the economy and that people get laid off from jobs every single day.
Yeah, very cool.
Do you
A lot of
realize that?
coincidence. A lot of coincidence here. That's a lot of coincidence. BS. This is Saul Pinto, and he has a statement that he wants to make public. Tiene su mensaje.
Mi mensaje es simple, mira.
My message is simple.
Simplemente por recibir las personas como ustedes,
Simply just because we allow you to be here like you, or receive you in our house like you. People like us.
en las trailers donde vivo.
In these trailers where I live.
Por eso los patrones se molestaron
That's why the owners they got upset
y nos despidieron
and they fired us
del trabajo,
from this job,
diciéndonos que por ahorita,
telling us that for now
hicieron un recorte de personal,
they had a workforce reduction. That's what they said.
sabiendo los motivos
knowing the reasons
que no es así.
that is not the truth.
Simplemente eso es una pura mentira
Simply, that's a total lie
de los patrones.
of the owners. Está bien.